very concerning video from the Air Marshal, National Council Director, that's been making the rounds. Listen to what she said the other day on Fox News.
So how many air marshals are on planes right now, and how many do you think there should be to get to a safe level?
Well, Carly, we're not flying right now. The only missions that we're doing are quiet skies missions, and those are missions that are following the January 2021 people. So we're either on the border for illegal immigrants, or we're following folks from January 2021. We're not doing our regular missions where we're out there looking for the bad guys. So right now on most flights, you're not going to have air marshals.
What do you mean by that? You're following January 2021 people. What does that mean?
Thank you.
That means our primary mission is a little group called Quiet Skies. It's a mission called Quiet Skies that we're following people that flew into the National Capital Region in January 2021. You did not have to go to the Capitol or the rally, and you've been put on a specific list that TSA now has assigned.
Why is she avoiding January 6th? It's not the January 2021 people. You're talking about J6, right?
Yes.
You gotta be kidding me. You've dropped everything to follow around the people who took a flight to Washington, D.C. on January 6th.
And the border. They have air marshals down at the border.
Oh, my gosh.
Well. Yeah. Now
this is despicable.
Yes.
Sure is.
We've got to demand a stop to that.
And it's not only the people that came into D.C. on January 6th specifically.
Yeah.
They also have broken it down to people who came in surrounding January 6th.
That's why she's saying January 2021.
That is unbelievable.
Right.
So people who came after J6?
And before.
And in
and out on business or whatever.
You gotta be kidding me.
Now, do we know?
And is she proud of this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. If she's
because Carly had to call her out on what that meant.
Yeah, is she a mouthpiece for the administration and she's proud of this and she's telling Fox News viewers, yeah, we're totally coming after you? Or is she saying,
I feel like she's saying this is what we're doing.
Sending up a flare like, sorry, y'all, but this is the truth.
It
and
doesn't sound like she's sending up a flare.
But remember, we talked earlier this week about the child pornography cases that were dropped.
Yeah, because of January 6th.
From the FBI's docket, so that and stuff that was just on a platter for them. That they're like, nope, sorry, we got this more important thing, January 6th, to chase down. It's
that's concerning.
Yep.
This is a problem here.
Oh yes.
And there's more. Listen to this.
To go to the Capitol or the rally, and you've been put on a specific list that TSA now has assigned air marshals to follow these people who have not had any type of criminal investigation. They haven't committed a crime, but yet 3 years later, we're following the same individuals day in and day out.
So you're saying that air marshals are now following people that were at the Capitol on January 6th, and they're not tracking terrorists at all.
Well, they didn't even have to be at the Capitol, Carly. They could have just flown into the National Capital Region. So if anybody was there for a job interview, to visit family, we even had a gentleman that was there for a funeral. They put on this domestic terrorist list just because of their geographic location to Washington, D.C. So these people did not even commit a crime. They weren't even at the Capitol.
Yeah, okay.
What? Do those people know that they're on this list?
They do now.
Some of them do, because when they go to the airport, they get the quad-S's on their boarding pass, and then they have to go through enhanced security. Then they're followed by teams of air marshals on any leg of flight that they have. So yes, a lot of them do know that they're being followed, yet they haven't been vetted and they have not committed a crime.
Okay, yeah, she's definitely sending up a flare.
Yeah, she is. This cannot happen.
Now, this past
in the
weekend,
United States of America. What is this? The KGB?
Yeah.
KGB? Not KJB. That's a radio station from the 1970s.
Well,
the KGB.
It might be them too.
It might be them too.
So I listened to an interview.
There's DJs following me everywhere I go.
That would be scary.
Why is this happening?
I mean, heck of a radio voice, but it's giving you away back there, dude. Okay, so Alex Cuesta, he did a great interview with Derek Evans, who was at the Capitol on January 6th, who's now running for Congress in West Virginia. And dear God, I hope this man wins, because he would be absolutely awesome. Derek Evans, look him up. So I listened to this interview that he did with Alex, and he talks about his life now, and like anytime he makes a connecting flight, it's another hour and a half of security that he has to deal with at all these airports. I didn't realize that
they're
these
following him.
Marshals are on the plane with him. What the hell country is this, man?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, it's Russia. Who was it? The comedian that used to say all the time?
Larry the Cable
Larry
Guy.
the Cable Guy. What is this? Russia?
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry, it is. It is now. Congratulations. Thank you for asking the question, because it needs to be asked. You know, comrades, we've got KGB agents following people because they went to Washington, D.C. on J6. That's unacceptable. I'm sorry.
Surrounding January 6th, not just.
Yeah, not just on January 6th, but if you went before or after. A guy who attended a funeral didn't even go to the rally.
It's incredible. And every day, this past weekend was one of the busiest weekend in forever for the TSA. Numbers going through airports, and we have stories all the time about now of people going crazy on airplanes, losing, people climbing over seats, people opening up the emergency exit doors,
jumping
and
out on the
in
tarmac.
We have reports all over now. It'd be nice to know that you have a little bit of security.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? No, but we don't have enough agents apparently to follow all of the people who went to D.C. in January of 2021 and look for terrorists, too. What do you want? I mean, that's silly. That's silly, Jeffy. Then who's the bigger danger? Obviously, the January 2021 people.
Madness.
Right.
Madness.
Right.
Madness. So
I mean, it's unacceptable.
So
Wow.
This administration
Wow.
has the resources to follow J6 people that may not even, to their knowledge in some cases, as she said, right?
Didn't commit crimes. Didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
But we can't figure out who planted bombs at the Democrat and Republican national headquarters.
Yeah.
We can't get any information on Ray Epps, who clearly was an instigator that day, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You saw the raw footage that's now getting released. There's much more than what we played on Monday out there that is just horrific. And you saw them that beat a woman to death. I mean, it's just this nation has so. This is understatement of the year coming. Stand by. This nation is so out of phase now. We don't even see the horizon. Glenn used to talk about it. You get a little bit, and you take your ship, and you just go a little 1 degree, and before you know it, you've lost sight. We are so far gone, we can't even turn around and see where we should be right now.
It's not like we're going a degree off track and a degree here and a degree there. We're like 80 degrees off, and it's getting worse. It's getting worse every day.
We can't even have a Christmas tree stand up straight.
Well, we didn't know there was wind.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What do you want to account for wind in Washington, D.C.? That's unheard of. It's unprecedented. I mean, what are you going to do but laugh at it? Otherwise, you're going to just sit here and cry all day.
Yep.
Just be. I mean, I'm practically speechless over this. There's no words to describe how insane that is, how un-American that is. You've got air marshals following people around because they flew into Washington, D.C. in January of 2021. Amazing. Well, thanks to her, though, for at least bringing this up. The Air Marshal National Council Director actually
Quiet skies.
letting the cat out of the bag.